Stephon Gilmore has been cut by the New England Patriots. Now, this is a very, very interesting story to come out this morning. And unfortunately, I do not have a ton of time to cover it. I got to leave very soon. But this is a very, very interesting thing to come out. I didn't really expect Stephon Gilmore to be cut, or at least I would have expected them to try and trade him or something like that. But he has been cut from the New England Patriots. And boy, oh boy, is his market going to be very active, because there are a lot of teams that need corner help, including the Seahawks. Although we had Sidney Jones come out last week and look levels better than Trey Flowers ever did in his entire career, except maybe his rookie year, because that was his best year. We still need to go for this. But the Seahawks, they can't dabble around. They can't mess around and just try and dabble in the market. The Seattle Seahawks need to go hard for Stephon Gilmore if we're going to go for him at all, because he is going to have a very big market. Now, the only problem that I see is he is supposedly going to have an asking price of $15 million. Now, that's a pretty big chunk of change, and the Seattle Seahawks have about $10 million in cap, so it's reasonable enough to think that we can make that space. It's just, how would we do it? Now, here are some potential options that the Seahawks have to free up some buck. Now, we have Rashad Penny. He's on IR. Maybe we cut him. I don't know what the whole IR situation is with him. He's not going to be playing. His injury is way worse than we expected it to be. He has about $2 million in cap hit. We cut him. We would save that. Is it worth cutting him to free up space for maybe getting Stephon Gilmore? Not even a guarantee. I don't know. Trey Flowers, we could cut him just because we wanted to, but it also clear $2 million in cap space. If we did both of those moves, that would lead us with around $14 million. Then maybe we can trade LJ Collier, try to get some picks or something, and then maybe that would free up enough space for us to go and get someone like Stephon Gilmore. But the thing is, that's a lot of moves to make, and what I would believe would be a pretty short amount of time, because teams are going to be trying to swoop this guy up, because he is very talented, he is a veteran, and he's almost guaranteed to do good for your football team. So the Seahawks don't have a lot of time to really decide that they're going to make this move and go for it, because Stephon Gilmore, he's definitely very good. I think the Seahawks should go very hard in this market. I liked what I saw from Sidney Jones. DJ Reed played a lot better on the right cornerback side. I mean, we still have Bless Austin that we can try out, but you know, if you have the opportunity to get the defensive player of the year, I believe, from 2019, maybe 2020, I don't remember which year is defensive player of the year, you go get that man, because boy, oh boy, he might be DK Metcalf's son, but he sons a lot of people in the NFL, because he is a very talented corner. Now, will the Seahawks actually do this? I have a sneaking suspicion that the Seahawks are going to once again be very stubborn and not make the moves that they need to make, but I'm going to pray that we don't. I'm going to pray that we at least get in on the action, because supposedly Tampa Bay has already said that they're going to be doing their due diligence. So, I mean, obviously Tampa Bay is trying to get in on the mess, but hopefully the Seahawks will do something. It'll take some moves to clear up some cap space, but honestly, those moves are pretty positive. You know, getting rid of Trey Flowers, getting rid of Rashad Penny, not too bad of moves, but we'll see what the Seahawks do. I don't have a lot of time. My thoughts, I think we should at least get in the running. It would take a lot of moves for us to actually have the cap space to offer him the $15 million that he supposedly wants. So we'd have to make a lot of moves very quickly that wouldn't be a guaranteed result for anything. It would just be doing the moves for a possibility to get Stephon Gilmore. But I think, you know, we're not using LJ Collier anyway. Rashad Penny, he's injured. Trey Flowers, he sucks. If we get rid of all three of those guys, we free up cap space. And if we don't get Stephon Gilmore, we don't really lose too much, because it's not like any of those guys have been used very well in the season so far. Maybe we want to keep Trey Flowers for Cardinals games, but, you know, is 2 games of the season worth, 15 games of pain from Trey Flowers? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are on this. Do you think the Seahawks should at least try to get Stephon Gilmore? Because if we got to try, we got to try very hard to get him, because there's going to be a lot of people. But let me know down below in the comments. Sorry, short video, not too much information. Gotta go, but hopefully we can have a cool discussion. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Have a great day.